Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry for that little technical glitch there. I'm Caitlin, your geeky girlfriend, and in today's video, I've got another movie review for you guys in my Real Talk series. And make sure that you hit that red button and subscribe if you like these videos. And if you have a movie that you want me to watch and review, drop it in the comments, and I would love to watch it. I love watching movies, and some of these movies that I'm adding to the channel in this upload dump are older movies that I'm just now getting around to watching, like movies from the 70s and 80s. So I am open to watching any movie. So please send it my way. Make sure that you scroll down or up, however you get to your older videos, and check out the other videos that I've uploaded in this series. And also make sure you scroll up or down to get to the new videos and see all of the ones that I've posted after this one if you're watching this one. Welcome back, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. Today I'm going to be reviewing Fast Times at Ridgemont High. This is one of my dad's absolute favorite movies. He thinks that it is just hilarious, and so when we saw it on Amazon Prime, Lucas and I decided to watch it, and it is a very interesting movie about a group of high school kids and their typical high school struggles, including their hormones, their urges, their jobs, their parents, their teachers, and my favorite character in the movie, obviously, this is probably no shock, but is the teacher. I think he is hilarious, and like it just kind of shows a day in the life of a high school teacher and some of the things that people try and do as high schoolers. So that was very refreshing, and that is a good like his scenes would be good for like teacher prep workshops and things like that. But that's essentially the whole premise of the movie. It just follows a series of characters and their lives at Ridgemont High. And it's got a pretty decent cast. Like there's a lot of kind of bigger name actors that are in this film that I wouldn't have even recognized because one, they're so young, and two, they either have different hairstyles or whatever. I know Phoebe Cates was a big draw when this movie came out, and there is a specific scene that I know took a lot of teen boys to the theater, but I will leave that with what it is. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you can use your imagination. So the pros are, I felt like it was really a realistic depiction of high school to a certain extent, particularly the pressures on girls. One of the characters in particular really feels the sexual pressure to kind of lose her virginity and have sex for the first time. And she is trying to find who she's going to do it with. And she's got like a guy that she actually likes, but he doesn't really want to have sex because he's trying to respect her. And so it was very realistic of some of the things that go through young girls' minds when they're making these decisions. And that was about the only thing that I liked about it, other than the teacher. Like I said, the teacher was funny and he was pretty realistic. And I feel like I had high school teachers that would do some of the stuff that he would have done. So I felt like the teacher was very realistic in how a teacher that wants to keep their sanity would react in certain situations. The cons, Lucas and I both agree that this movie really has no plot. There is no like end goal for the characters. It's kind of just like survival, I guess. And my dad, when we told him our critique, he said that's the point. There's not supposed to be a plot. It's just supposed to be funny. However, the humor did not land very well with Lucas and I. It was very sophomoric, and it was very crude, pubescent humor. And that just, you guys have watched, if you're here in this channel, you've probably watched some of my other videos and other reviews, and that kind of humor just doesn't land with me as an adult female. That is like, as a teen boy, I'm sure that's why my dad felt this movie was hilarious. And I'm sure a teenage boy would find this movie hilarious. But for us as adults, there was very little of the humor that actually landed. Overall, my score for Fast Times is a D. Maybe if I would have watched this when I was a little bit younger, I would have felt it was a little bit funnier. But again, like as a woman, a lot of the humor just doesn't land with me, and that's not Lucas's style of humor either. And he he would probably rate this like one of the worst movies he's ever watched. I wouldn't go that far. It wasn't like the worst movie that I've ever watched. I was able to finish the movie. I've tried to watch some Dumb and Dumber that I literally couldn't even finish. And Napoleon Dynamite I will never watch again. And this one, I don't know. This one I could probably watch again. It just wouldn't be my first choice. So that's why it's in D level category. But it was not something that I was like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. This is so good. This is like The Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink and those types of movies are much better and much more enjoyable for me. So that's where I'm at with that. If you have, I'm sure you watching this video have a different opinion, and that's fine. You can drop it in the comments or let me know what you want me to watch next. If you think there's a video or a movie that I would like better than this one, please let me know. But overall, this one didn't do anything for me, but it's not like I wouldn't watch it again, like I said. And my dad loves it. So, and he's in his 50s. So if you're in that generation, then I'm sure that you feel differently. And this is one of the funniest movies you've ever seen. And if that's the case, good for you. I hope you enjoy it. You won't have to worry about me stealing its streams, okay? So thank you all so much for watching this video. Like I said, if there's something that you want me to watch, put it in those comments. And make sure you scroll up and down to see what other movies I am reviewing recently and that I've watched recently to see if there are any that are on your list that you want to watch as well. And thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.